In this level of our course, we will study oils in pairs. Today we have our fourth couple, orange and fennel essential oils. Please prepare the 2 oils, wild orange and fennel, and a few napkins. We will start our class with a meditation using orange oil. Please put a drop of orange oil on a napkin, bring it closer to your nose, but don't touch it. Refill the oil and follow along with the guidance.
We begin by closing our eyes and taking some long, deep, slow breaths. Remembering that on the inhale, we extend the belly as far as it will go. And then on the exhale, we bring it back in toward the body. We do this a few times to bring us into a relaxed state and a centered state. Nice and slow, breathing in and out. In our mind's eye, we notice in front of us is an elevator. We move toward the elevator and the doors open. We get on the elevator. The doors close and we feel very safe as it takes us down from the 10th floor down to the 9th floor, the 8th floor, 7th, 6th, feeling our body move down, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and 1. When we land on the bottom floor, the doors open. We decide to walk out. We notice we are now outside and it's beautiful. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. There are trees all around. There's grass. The colors are magnificent. We hear birds. We feel very, very safe. It's a beautiful place. We hear a stream. We love this place. We notice in front of us is a path. We decide we would like to take this path. So we move over toward the path and begin walking. It's a winding path. And we notice along the way how beautiful our surroundings are, how safe we feel. The sun is shining down, warming our skin. We walk, and we notice up ahead there are some woods. They're thick woods. We can't quite see inside, but we notice that there's some rustling around, and we feel very safe. And out from the woods comes a person or animal that we feel incredibly safe with and protected by. This being could be someone that you know currently, or someone that has crossed over on the other side, or someone you've never met, but you do get the sensation that you are incredibly safe and protected. Pick anyone you choose, and that is who comes from the forest to join you on your walk on this path. Take a breath. And you walk. You're very happy to have this being with you. As you walk, you notice far in the distance, it sounds like water. And you decide to continue on the path as it's taking you toward the water. You and your being are walking together. The water seems to get louder and louder. And you come around more trees, and you notice not far from you is a lovely waterfall coming off of a cliff, coming down into this beautiful pond of water right in front of you. There again, you hear birds, animals around, so safe and beautiful. So safe. You notice a bench along the path, and you decide to sit there with your being right next to you. And you're just looking around, looking at the waterfall, looking at the pond, how beautiful everything is. And you notice as you're looking at the waterfall, out from behind the waterfall, on a little ledge, comes a small child. And this child is walking toward you. And you realize as the child gets closer that it's you. You're no more than 6. Pick any age that resonates. This is your child coming toward you. Keep breathing. Your child walks up to you and stands in front of you. Keep breathing. If you need comfort or support, remember you have your being right next to you who's able to be there and console you if you need it. But as your child stands in front of you, you realize he or she has some things that they would like to say. So greet your child. Say hello. Let them know how happy you are to see them. And ask them what they would like to say to you and what the messages are for you. And that you're open to hearing all of it. If you feel the need to pause this recording, you may do so. However, if you are feeling complete and your child is done giving you the message or messages. Look at your child and let them know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, and how happy you are to see him or her. Take a breath. Let your child know that you're ready to have a relationship with him or her, and that you look forward to this relationship, this bonding process. And you may not know how to do it now, but you're willing to learn, and you will learn. But that you're just so happy that they're there. If your child is upset or angry with you, it's okay. We want to sit and allow the child to say whatever it is he or she wants to express. Whatever emotion, from happiness to sadness, it's all okay. It's just a part of you that's expressing, and it's okay. We can handle it. Stay connected to your child, no matter what. There's no judgment. It's just total acceptance of any and all feelings coming through. Letting him or her know that from now on, you are going to do your best to be there for him or her, because you really, really love him or her. Let them know. Take a breath. Ask your child to join you for a walk. Ask them if they feel like receiving a hug, kiss, or anything from you, that you're ready and willing to give that to them now. This is a very young, vulnerable part of you. Allow that part to be present and to express whatever it is they need to express. It's all okay. It's just emotions, feelings. Your child decides to walk with you down this path, and you're happy about this. As you and your child and your protector walk down the path, you continue to let that part of you know that you are so happy that they're with you. And you repeat to them over and over how much you love them. Continuing to breathe. We realize that as we're walking down this path, we've reached now the elevator. And we turn to our child and ask him or her to continue on this journey with us. We invite that part of us to come. We listen for the response. And if this part of you needs something in order to continue the journey, ask them what it is that they need. It may be security or connection or love. Let them know that you can provide this for them. And if you don't know how to do it today, you'll learn how to do it, because they mean so much to you. This bond, this connection with this inner child part of you, the part that holds our feelings, our needs, our vulnerability and creativity. We want this part to join us. If the child says yes, that they would like to come with us on this journey back up the elevator, then we grab the child's hands as they stand in front of us and simply ask them to merge into us. And we see this beautiful child that stands in front of us step inside and become one with us, knowing that when we wish to dialogue with them in the future, they can come out of us and we can look at them again and have a conversation at any time in the future. So as we notice the child merge within us, we also then look to the protector that has come with us and we invite them to come as well. This beautiful being. And together we get on the elevator and ride all the way back up from the ground floor, the first to the second, feeling our energy move up, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. As the elevator opens, we notice that the being that was once with us, although we can't see them, is very much a presence nearby, and we can call on them anytime. But as I get off the elevator, I feel bonded with something deep inside of me that is my child. I know he or she is with me. I feel more whole, more complete, knowing I'm protected by my being that is right next to me. If my child did not choose to ride the elevator with me, I know that I can do this meditation again, and I have another chance. Or I can choose to simply close my eyes at any time and imagine my child and dialogue with him or her and invite them to merge back into me at any time. We now take a few more deep breaths, and we wiggle our toes, our hands, knowing now we have access, unlike before, to these feelings now and needs that are deep inside. We simply just have to have the desire and be still and quiet and curious and allow them to surface. Knowing that my child now is within me, I'm able to access new parts of my being anytime I choose.
Slowly come back from your meditation. If you need some time to write down your thoughts, feelings, or insights after the meditation, you can put this video on pause and take your time. Orange oil helps to find new solutions, use erudition and a new vision. It helps to enter the state of flow, drive, and to open the channel of creativity. Orange essential oil promotes abundance and changes life for the better. Orange essential oil reconnects a person with their inner child. It brings spontaneity into their life, helping to find a limitless number of options for solving problems and tasks. Orange oil helps to live from your true self, to share, play, liberate, and enjoy the bounties of life. Psychological key, fullness of life, joy, inner child, faith in yourself. When the oil is in a positive state, we are full of energy and enjoy life. We really need it as a source of energy that supports us. A person is ready for and needs the energies of lightness, joy, a sense of the fullness of life. There is a connection with the inner child or a willingness to establish one. When orange oil is in a negative state, there are signs of depression and a loss of connection with the inner child. In this state, we do not hear what we really need. We do not hear what we want. There is no belief in yourself and your strength. As usual, I will bring your attention to possible contraindications that I recommend you to write down in your notebook and keep your awareness on while you facilitate aroma games or consultations. Possible skin sensitivity, keep out of reach of children. If you are pregnant, nursing, or under a doctor's care, consult your physician. Avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. Avoid sunlight and UV rays for at least 12 hours after applying product. At Twin Essential Oil, the partner for orange is Fennel. Let's do a small meditation with Fennel Essential Oil. Take a new napkin and put a drop of fennel oil on it. Breathe deep with the oil during the meditation.
This is a healing inner child meditation for codependency, negative programming, and lack of self-love. Let us begin by closing our eyes and taking a nice, slow, deep breath. Invite your body to relax and settle in. Take another deep breath, nice and slow. Feel everything begin to slow down, every muscle begin to unwind and relax. Allow your shoulders to fall and relax. Let your whole body go, fully relaxing into the surface wherever you're sitting or laying down. Some of us grew up with unhealed parents or caregivers. They raised us in environments where their own wounding got in the way of loving who we were while we were growing up. They did their best, but still unknowingly damaged us along the way. This manifested into us as adults when we began to question if we were lovable. some of us became enablers, letting our partners, friends, and family treat us badly or unkind. Because we never witnessed healthy boundaries, we didn't know how to take care of ourselves, how to make it stop. So we felt stuck, lost, or alone, without hope. We might have grown up longing for approval, or lived with the longing of feeling approval by our caregivers. But they didn't know how to do that. So we grew into unhealthy adults, stuck in the trap of still longing for that approval we never got. As children, we wanted our parents' love, affection, admiration, and acceptance. But many of us didn't get those things. So as adults, we feel like something might be wrong with us, like we're broken, unlovable, unworthy, unacceptable. We may hide behind masks so the world won't find out how we really feel. We pretend that we're okay. We smile when we feel sad, lonely, or afraid. Today is the day we begin to correct the faulty programming we received as children. We don't blame anyone. We let that energy go, for it doesn't serve us. It doesn't help us to become our whole healthy self. We now open up to the healing of our inner child, so we can begin to transform and live with peace, self-love, and all the things we missed out on as children. Taking another deep breath, in your mind's eye, see a timeline in front of you. Walk up to the timeline. When you arrive there, notice a beautiful light above you coming down from the sky. It's coming from a source so high you can't see where it begins. This light is part of you. It is your light. This is the light that is connected to your higher self. The light that is true and healthy. It represents the highest, healthiest version of you. To become this person, open up the top of your head, your crown chakra, and invite this most beautiful light to come down to and through you, into your crown and through your entire being. With every breath, feel this light fill you up, illuminating every cell in your body. Feel this light, this energy fill you up now. Now invite the vortexes on the bottom of your feet to open. Feel the vortexes open and allow this light to extend through your feet and meet the same beautiful energy coming up from Mother Earth. You now see yourself with this beautiful beam of light coming through you from up high into the heavens, into the center of the earth. Feel your heart open as this truth comes in and fills you up. You don't need to know which truth it is, but know that it's coming into you. It is yours. It will reveal as we go on. This is your healthy adult self, the healthiest version of you. Feel it. Own it, for it is yours. Now, with this light beaming through you, step up onto this timeline and look into your past. In your mind, ask to travel back to a time and space when the dysfunctional programming began in your childhood, and you began to get confused and lose your true self, your true identity. Allow your healthy adult to guide you back in time. You will feel and see yourself begin to travel into the past to your childhood. You will stop at the perfect time. Travel now. Step off now. Step off the timeline and walk up to the door that's sitting now in front of you. Open it, and on the other side, you will see yourself as a younger child. For now, just observe this beautiful, innocent little love. What is this child doing? What are they wearing? Take your time with this. There's no rush. Just observe and say hello. Ask if you can come closer to this child. Introduce yourself and let them know that you are their healthy adult self. Allow them to respond however they wish. We have no judgment. We just allow. Let them know how sorry you are for what happened to them, that you wish you were there but you weren't, but you're here now to protect them, to love them unconditionally, to validate them and keep them safe. Allow the child to respond if they would like. Take this time to dialogue with your child. Anything they say and do is fine. You may ask them if they'd like a hug or a kiss or any type of affection. Take a few moments now to dialogue and bond with your child. Just validate and listen to them. If they're quiet, just be present and send love from your heart. For this child is innocent, precious, a sweet little child. Take a few moments now. Look at this child. Notice the child's innocence, the wonder they had with the world way back when. So much hope, so much to live for. All they needed was love, healthy boundaries, approval. But their caregivers had their own issues and they couldn't do that. This innocent child got programmed with incorrect beliefs about themselves, about relationships, about what love is. How could it be that this child isn't lovable, worthy, or acceptable? This is an untruth. Give the child permission to let that go now. Instead, tell your child this: sweet little one, I love you. You matter so much to me. You can do anything in life, and I support you. I see you. I hear you. You are special, just because you are you. I will protect you and keep you safe. Anything else you feel you need to say to your child, do so now. What do you need to hear? Say it to your child. What did you want to hear that you didn't hear when you were growing up? Say it now. Now, correct some of the faulty programming for this child. Sweet little one, being needy is not the same thing as love. Do not take care of your parents. You're not responsible for them or for other people's emotions and keeping them happy. Just your own. Pay attention to your own emotions. If your caregiver or anyone else wants you to emotionally take care of them, this is unhealthy. Sweet little one, don't change who you are for anyone. You're perfect, just as you are, and I love you. From now on, sweet little love, I will protect you. I will validate you. For we all need this to grow up and be healthy adults. This is what healthy adults do for children, and I'm so sorry that no one did this for you. I will do this for you from now on. You are kind, gentle, innocent, brave, strong, worthy, and most importantly, you are so lovable. How could you not be? Your parents and caregivers projected their wounds onto you, and you took them, sweet little one, thinking this is what you needed to do to be lovable. This is not true. What you took on was not yours. Let it go now. I give you permission to take care of yourself and not your parents or caregivers. You are special, vulnerable, and amazing. Remember this. I love everything about you. I will protect you and keep you safe. If you haven't already done so, you can offer now again your precious child a hug or any kind of affection if they wish. Take your time. Ask them if they'd like affection. When you feel complete, invite your sweet child to come with you so you can keep them safe and help them to stay healthy. Imagine you have a zipper in the front of your body and unzip yourself. Imagine this child climbing inside and merging with you, becoming your inner child. Zip back up. Take a few more deep cleansing breaths, continuing the flow of light down through you. Know that this light is purifying this inner child of all dysfunctional, limiting beliefs. Know that at this point in time, this beautiful child gets another chance with the help and direction of you, in your healthy adult self. The mind does not know if this is happening now or in the past, in your imagination or in reality. It is all the same to the mind, for there is no time. This process reparents this wounded child and gives them a fresh start, a new start, a chance to correct the dysfunctional programs and beliefs as they arise. This meditation and this light has already begun to change within and allow new empowering, loving beliefs to replace the old, limited, dysfunctional beliefs. With this new child part of you, take a deep breath and step onto the timeline, allowing it to bring you forward into your current space and time. Take a deep breath once you've gotten to this current space and time. Step down off the timeline and notice this is the real you, the true you, the highest, healthiest version of you. This light is who you are. Anything not of this light, which includes all the limiting beliefs and programs, is not you, not your essence. Choose to let those programs and beliefs go. For your higher self, your healthy adult self, remembers and knows who you are, which is nothing but love. And now you too will remember that and live with this knowing. Feel yourself come back into the room. Let us begin to wiggle our toes and fingers. Give your body a nice stretch. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, remembering and reminding your inner child that you are nothing but love.
Slowly come back from your meditation. If you need some time to write down your thoughts, feelings, or insights after the meditation, you can put this video on pause and take your time. Fennel is an oil of purity, new beginnings, and strength. It represents internal potential, pressure, and strength of life. There is courage in it, and it helps overcome all obstacles and implement inner abilities. Fennel essential oil diagnoses the purity and vitality of your inner child and gives courage to see the lack of self-love. It shows how negatively we assess ourselves and do not accept our truth. Fennel helps to accept love with dignity and to love yourself as you are. It eliminates dependence on communication with others and reveals the creative beauty of loneliness. Fennel helps to overcome weakness of characters and constant desire to please others. It reveals the secret of clearly expressing your desires and the ability to say no easily, calmly, and firmly, without the fear of offending anyone. Fennel gives inner stability and a sense of freedom. It eliminates mistaken assessments, delusions, unfair conclusions. It helps to face the truth. Psychological key: openness to new things, potential. When fennel essential oil is in a positive state, you're open to new things. Fennel is an indicator of inner potential to live life to the fullest, completeness of internal projects. There is no fear of loving and being loved. Everything is like the first time. You are surprised and happy with life. like a small child. Internal freedom, the ability or desire to say no. When fennel oil is in a negative state, your life is full of resentment. You are depending on communication, other people's opinions, and assessments. There is an urgent need for social acceptance and approval. You have an inadequate perception of reality. You reject your body and tend to do hunger strikes or diets. There is no inner harmony. As usual, I will bring your attention to possible contraindications that I recommend you write down in your notebook and keep your awareness on while you facilitate aroma games or consultations. May inhibit blood clotting, so avoid if on anticoagulants. Avoid if prone to epileptic seizures. Avoid use of if pregnant or nursing. If used for lactation, use in moderation. Possible skin sensitivity. Keep out of reach of children. If you're under a doctor's care, consult your physician. Avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. Let's look deeper now on the archetypes of orange and fennel. Orange always bursts with joy and energy. There is a lot of childishness in her movements and manifestations. Orange is a girl of 7 years old who is ready to follow her hero and fill him with her optimism and energy. Her clothing style is sporty: sneakers, short jeans, and a sports jacket that creates a rounded figure. She rarely uses jewelry unless she makes them with her own hands. The Orange Woman functions well with childish energies. That's why she's an excellent organizer of holidays and festivals. She gets along with children. Professions such as a primary school teacher, a pediatrician, and a teacher at the children's camp are her areas of relevance. A woman with an orange archetype is an incredibly bright personality. Bright colors, bold looks. She has very expressive eyes. She always investigates something new. There is a lot of joy and laughter in her company. She can recharge simply with her state. If she connects with her heart, she can heal God's guidance. There are a lot of speakers among them. For an orange woman, it is important to move and to be in action. She has no limits and unlimited opportunities. She can create something new that doesn't exist in the world. When orange is in a negative state, she is very sad person. In a negative state, orange can talk a lot about traveling, but in reality never actually go anywhere. She has fear to trust the world and its unlimited opportunities. When orange is in a negative state, she has fear of betrayal. The masculine twin oil for orange is fennel. She is ready to follow all the startups of her idol and move with him to new things. The Fennel man is an eternal teenager. However, he does not suffer from a lack of maturity. All Fennel men, due to the absence of any doubts within themselves, easily achieve success in their startups. They are driven not by personal interest but by the discovery of new opportunities for people. All resolutions, scientific discoveries, impressionist paintings contain Fennel energies. Talented specialists in the field of advertising, travelers, cosmonauts, pilots, science fiction writers, all of these professions are marked with the stem of Fennel. It is they, in an atmosphere of stuffy stagnation, who open windows of the new and let in the fresh wind of change. That's why you need to listen to funnels. They, like litmus tests, show the direction of new, of what needs to enter the world. The main distinguishing property of funnel men is that they have no doubts or fear of novelty, of the fact that no one has seen or done this before. Fennel had no trauma during an orange phase in the childhood, and his inner child is happy, fearless, energetic, and joyful. Even if there were stumbles, there were always loving parents nearby who provided him with quality support. They freely wear what they consider to be cool, for example, green glasses. Fennel always wears bright clothes. He has a sonorous, manifested voice and can speak to the heart through his voice. He can hold space and bring others into it. There are always people around him, but it's important to find like minded people. Fennel is very gullible and naive, like a teenager. When Fennel is in a positive state, he is very active. He needs bright events. You can't limit him. There are a lot of inventors among them. Fennel likes collecting, especially antiques. If a Fennel archetype is in a negative state and can't find happiness in his life, he will look for joy in alcohol and drugs. Fennel in a negative state can hurt with a word. He has no sense of time, wants a lot but never gets to the point. He doesn't live his own life. Orange and Fennel are a cheerful couple, eternal travelers who discover new countries, directions, and styles in all spheres of life. They're like kids. They happily open doors to something new and openly share it with the world. This energy pair carries the characteristics of radiance and expansion. They define the next stage of expansion after the energetic compression of the geranium lemon pair, which focus the point of concentration of their conscious only at work. If the previous expansion star pair, Ylang eucalyptus lemon openly present their talents to the world around them and flaunt their strength in an eucalyptus-like manner, then the solar pair, orange fennel, childishly, easily, and joyfully share their discoveries with everyone. If this couple has children, then they do not interfere with their forays into nature. When the child is not even 6 months old, he is already sleeping next to the fireplace somewhere in nature. For a Julie woman, this would be simply disastrous. This couple doesn't bother with everyday life. Their home is a place to meet friends. In their hallway, there are backpacks, tents, and things forgotten by someone. Find a space now where you can freely move if needed. Take a new napkin and put the two oils together on it. 1 drop of orange and 1 drop of fennel oil. I invite you to do a dancing meditation to feel these archetypes together, their collaboration and their union. Slowly come back from the meditation. Feel your energy bodies around your physical body. Bring your consciousness to the here and now. Open your eyes. Your homework will include the following tasks. Find out if an archetype of orange is present within you and if it's a negative or positive state. Use a test from the Essential Archetype game. Find out which of your friends or relatives have archetypes of orange or fennel. Continue practicing the meditation to connect with your inner child and the inner child meditation for codependency, lack of self-love, and negative programming. Write to our group chat to share insights, feelings, or thoughts you had after the dancing meditation. Don't forget to study the presentations for orange and fennel essential oils, as the video lesson and presentations do not duplicate but complement each other. Thank you for your attention and effort. I hope you enjoy working with orange and fennel.